getting better now. Thank you so much, Femi. I would love for the guest to attend to speak to this once he comes on. Seeing that the internet is about to work, hopefully. Lagos, please stay here. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Thank you.
First of all, I want to say thank you, God, for everything. Special thanks goes to Mr. Emmanuel Amunike. Without him, I don't think I will be standing in front of you guys. I don't think I will be standing in front of you guys holding one of the most prestigious award in world football. It's a dream come true for me. I want to thank everyone that have seen me through life's journey in achieving my dreams, in achieving my goals. I appreciate Nigerians for their support. I appreciate Africa for putting me on the map, for encouraging me, for defending me, regardless of my shortcomings. Thank you so much. I also thank Emmanuel Adebayo for his encouragement. Solomon Kalu, I appreciate you. Every African legend that I've looked up to while growing up, that have inspired me. Can't forget DJ Drogba, my role model. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Victor Osimhen.
It's funny how sports entered maternity line show. I mean, maybe something for the fathers listening to the show. Maybe, just maybe. And I found that quite hilarious. Lagos, we're trying to still get my guest to be here, and David is here to fix us up with an information. Perhaps this is going to benefit each and every one of you. The father in the house, the mothers in the house, please stay listening. David is here.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why she had to be on blast like that, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's for good. Look, Fan Battle is back. And it goes without saying that this is an opportunity for 32 of you who are some of Femi and the Gang's biggest fans to finally engage with the brand itself and win yourself some cool cash for all your troubles by way of the Femi and the Gang Fan Battle. Yes, it is back, and in collaboration with Sports Salon, Nigeria Info brings you Femi and the Gang's Fan Battle 4. Yes, the 4th edition. Yes, we've come for a long, long way. 32 fans will be set to contest for glory and write for themselves a beautiful story with 1 million at the top of the ticket. At the top prize, that is what you are playing for. Of course, you have to go to the website to register at www.oneplay.ng. Did I just say oneplay.ng?
One play is what you have.
Sorry, www.nigeriainfo.fm. I've been through a lot.
I know, right?
Go to the website at nigeriainfo.fm, register. Yes, click on the Fan Battle banner once you get there, and just like that, you would see the mini form that allows you to put in your details and, of course, register. Now, to complete your registration, you will have to submit another a video of you talking about the football topic of your choosing. It has to be 60 seconds or less, however, to qualify. Do that. Click on the submit button, and just like that, Fan Battle 4 would have begun for you. Fan Battle 4, let the battle begin.
All right, David, thank you for that one. I do have my guest joining via Zoom. Hello, good afternoon, Professor Azubike. Hello. Hey, what's going on? Okay, I'll make use of the telephone line. I have both open right now. I mean, one has to work. Good afternoon, Professor.
Good afternoon.
Thankfully we have him 5 minutes before the end of the show. Professor, my sincerest apologies that we are just having you join us at this time. We've been trying all that we could, but internet played the the bad one upon us. But I'm happy you are here finally. So before you came in, Lagos, finally I have Professor Azubike joining me here all the way from Umaya. Professor is a professor of obstetrics and gynecology. I did introduce him even before he joined the show earlier. Also, Secretary General of the Society of Gynecology and Obstetrics of Nigeria, SOGON. Now, Professor, before you came on the show, I had a caller, Femi, who told me that his wife, who gave birth, who had a stillbirth, birthed through CS, and then she bled for weeks. I mean, they were in the hospital for a month or so, and after they had reached home, back at home, and the wife saw her period, she also bled for over a month. Now, I'd love for us to start from there, take this conversation from there.
Okay, so what we agreed to discuss was postpartum hemorrhage.
Yes, obstetrics hemorrhage.
Yes, postpartum hemorrhage particularly.
Yes.
And you have the primary postpartum hemorrhage, which occurs within the first 24 hours of delivery. And of course, the secondary postpartum hemorrhage, what you're describing, what the scenario you're describing
right
looks
now
more like the secondary postpartum hemorrhage that the wife must have had. And etiologically, most of the time, you find out that infections play a role in secondary postpartum hemorrhage. So my advice would have been that she should have, the husband should have taken the wife back to the hospital so that they will re-examine her and make sure she doesn't have anything like retained products of conception or any other thing that can lead to abnormal bleeding at that time, so that once the cause is seen, it can be treated adequately. So that would be my advice to that couple.
All right. Thank you, Prof. Speaking of infection, I understand that hemorrhage itself, preeclampsia, sepsis, post-abortion complication, obstructed labor are the 5 major contributors.
There are 5 major causes of maternal mortality.
And because of the fact that sepsis itself has to do with infections during or after childbirth, could it be that what the wife was experiencing at the time was also the case of sepsis?
It's possible.
Oh.
It's possible. That's why I said she needs to be evaluated again by, a qualified healthcare provider in the setting where she is. It must be a qualified person, properly trained, that could be able to dictate what is causing this particular normal bleeding she's having at this time. If it's still within the first 46 weeks after delivery to fall into that secondary postpartum hemorrhage definition, so that they can be able to identify the cause quickly, and then the person will stop bleeding, I can assure you of that.
All right, Prof. Because of time, because we've wasted a lot of time before you were able to join us, and we have barely less about 1 minute before we go on another break. Hopefully, we're able to come back and have 1 or 2 minutes and wrap up the show. Prof, I would love for you to within 30 seconds to talk to us about some available government interventions in place to tackle obstetrics hemorrhage, that's postpartum hemorrhage, in Nigeria, because I understand Nigeria has implemented several government interventions to address obstetric hemorrhage.
Yeah, so basically, the government is, making sure that all maternal deaths are reported, and when they are reported, they are investigated, and solutions for why the person died provided and carried out. What we refer to as the maternal and perinatal death surveillance and response. Government is also building capacity of healthcare providers for prevention of postpartum hemorrhage and treatment when you're caught. There's something
Prof, we have to go on break. We'll be back shortly. Please bear with me.
This dollar wahala now, wow! Everything just dey expensive. Not true. But make we look am well, my brother. See, your shoe na from Italy, your shirt na from Turkey, your phone na from China, your car na from Japan. In fact, everything wey dey your body so na import to the import am. Abegi, how that one take consign dollar? If price of dollar go come down, e get many things wey we suppose do. Like wetin? Number one, we suppose dey export pass how we dey import. Number two, we suppose dey buy more made in Nigeria products. Number three, make we support local business. And number four, if you want send dollar and other foreign currency enter Nigeria, make we dey use international money transfer agents. What you dey talk dey make sense o. Oh, country people, make we join hand reduce the pressure on our naira, grow our export market, and increase forex inflow. Now our hand e dey o. This message now from Bankers Committee.
Your favorite neighborhood pastry shop, Chocolariel, proudly celebrates 30 years of bringing flavors, joy, and unforgettable moments to your tables. Because aside dazzling you with tasty treats, we have also catered to your special occasions. Over the decades, it has been our greatest joy to serve you, your families, and your businesses during life's most cherished moments. Each occasion has been an opportunity to connect, create, and celebrate alongside you. Your support has been the foundation of our success, and we are deeply thankful. To our valued clients and partners, thank you for trusting us to make your special occasions extraordinary. Your support and loyalty have been the secret ingredients to our success. To our dedicated team, thank you for your hard work, passion, and creativity. To our wonderful suppliers, your partnership and dedication have been instrumental in building our reputation and bringing smiles to countless faces. Here's to 3 decades of creating delicious memories and many more to come.
Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters.
All right, Lagos, we are back on Maternity Line Show. We have barely 2 minutes left before we wrap up the show. Professor Azubike, are you here with me? Hello, Prof.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
well.
thank you, Prof. So, Lagos, Doctor, first and foremost, Prof, I would love to plead with you. Would you be able to join the show again next week, please, Prof?
Okay, well, if network allows us, why not?
By the grace of God, if the internet plays the hard one on us, we are going to make use of the telephone line because this is a conversation to be had, and it isn't serious. I need to have this conversation.
That's fine.
Thank you. So, Prof, now speak on. You were talking before that break, and we have just 1 minute left.
Okay, so government has also developed a national guideline on postpartum hemorrhage, like a protocol. But the most important thing that government is doing at the moment, remember that poverty is a major problem of people not accessing healthcare because once they think they have to pay, once they rather die at home. So government has just introduced a free maternity care for indigent patients, spearheaded by the National Health Insurance Authority. And I'm sure the State Health Insurance Authority will also take a cue and join. And the moment this is well established, you will find out that very poor people, vulnerable people in underserved areas will be able to access care at the health facilities without thinking of the cost. Okay. So that is a very important intervention the government is just coming up with that will help to reduce maternal mortality from all the causes, particularly through postpartum hemorrhage.
Now, Prof, how do women, because I believe this is meant to be a nationwide program, what exactly is the name? Because I know a number of them. The one that came on in 2024 in August. Are you talking about the Comprehensive Emergency Obstetric and Newborn Care?
No, that's DMOC. That's something that is also going on, and that's capacity building in making sure that takes roots. There is a new policy. The federal government the Federal Ministry of Health introduced the sector-wide approach.
Okay,
and there's a new policy in that sector-wide approach where the National Health Insurance Authority is now paying for all maternity services from the very, very poor and vulnerable in the underserved areas. At the moment, they are working with hospitals, basically the teaching hospitals and the federal medical centers in all the states are trying to join. Yes, so it's just starting. It's just a baby. and you go in.
All right, Prof. All right, Prof. Prof, we'll take it up from where we are leaving off today on the show. Please bear with us because of the internet. Please.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Prof. We'll bring you back on the show next week. Lagos, Yvonne is live in the studio. It's time for the news update, and she's live here. Stick around.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.